Hello and welcome, one and all. You join us for this 2020 match between Punjab and Delhi. My name...
Good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this easy in the early overs. Got to be a great chance for some cheap wickets.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Well, the tension is... extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats.
Some adjustments to the field. First ball of the match.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time. I mean, enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Finds the fielder with that shot. 4 runs added there. Delhi are 4 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Jensen, the left armour, is the new bowler from the stadium end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nicked it. Bowling fielders look really confident. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
He's got their tail up. A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Thrashed away for 4. Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Eight runs added in that over. Delhi, 12 for 1.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Singh from the pavilion end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Thick edge, no! That's racing away.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Couldn't get it through the field. Doesn't beat the infield. No. Terrible shot. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Could be close. And taken a deep fine leg. Didn't have to do too much. Just held on to a straightforward catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. And they've taken a good catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Singh from the pavilion end. Bartlett, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Thick edge. Bowling fielders look really confident. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Someone different now to bowl at. brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Bartlett has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Straight to the fielder. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Might look to go big again here.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
How will he reply?
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Bartlett from the pavilion end. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Edged. What a ball. They've gone up here. Just got to follow up that luck. Last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover field.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Finds the fielder with that shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Three added in that over. Delhi, 54 for 2.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Bartlett, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the... The attack from the pavilion end.
Some adjustments to the field. Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Edge, amazing delivery. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on the length is obviously the way to go. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. That's gone all the way and over for 6. Rana, classy square drive.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged, what a ball. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
Going more defensive now with the field choice. Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
"15 runs added there. Delhi a 77 for 2. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Could be close. Caught, gone. Caught right on the boundary.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
He's got their tail up.
Perfectly timed. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the over. Delhi are 85 for 3. Stoinis from the stadium end. Couldn't get it through the field.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Edge, but it drops safely. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Massive outside edge. Punjab managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That is huge, all the way for a maximum, and it's gone many rows deep. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist. Another run out to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Ten runs added in that over. Delhi are 102 for 3.
Can he get the 50? A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Straight to the fielder. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edged? No, dropped. That should have stuck. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That is quite extraordinary. Runner, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Pinged off the bat.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Stoinis from the stadium.
Going. A bit more conservative with this field. How will he reply?
This could be trouble.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. For full toss and worked off the pads nicely, but well before. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, a little fall, and that's going to be 4 runs.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Stoinis shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Singh, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh my, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful. a front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. A bit more balance brought to the field now as the captain swings the changes.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Punjab has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Bartlett back into the attack. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary line.
That was on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. I like this field choice. A good move, I'd say. Might look to go big again here.
Got that away nicely.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
This field's looking for more balance between attack and defence.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's the over. Delhi for 180 for 3.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Finds the edge. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. kept on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Bartlett to bowl the last over. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Well before.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Cracking shot. Over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Ngidi coming in. Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Massive outside edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Ngidi is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Brilliant shot there.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over, a huge momentum swing. 18 runs coming from it. Punjab are 18 for none.
One gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
Natarajan, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the stadium end. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Wow, that's missed the lot. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Singh has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Misses everything.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Nearly gets the edge. And Gidi with a great delivery there. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Natarajan from the stadium end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Gone. Superb catch. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Drilled that one.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Big over there. 24 runs from it. Punjab and 91 for 2.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Yadav, the spinner, coming into the attack. finds the edge. On that nicely, good defence. Finds the fielder with that shot. Trouble! That's the end of the over. One run coming from it. Punjab, a 92 for 2.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Square drive, lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary. Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Shreyas is starting to really get on top of this bowl. He may need a few changes to halt the momentum.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Great shot. There's a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Wow. Power off the front foot goes all the way.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Shreyas, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
A very professional innings this. Passes 50 and certainly be looking to push on.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. No. Terrible shot. End of the over. And what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Yadav from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive outside edge. got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. It's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Punjab are 125 for 2.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Kumar coming into the attack from the stadium end. Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Over for 6. Shreyas, classy square drive.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Beautiful catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone. Caught, and that's stuck. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Doesn't beat the infield. Delhi with a massive shout. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Kumar from the stadium end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beautiful catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Good pick up, big chance. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on length is obviously the way to go. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
That's a confident appeal. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Bowling fielders look really confident. There's a chance if it hits. Beautiful bowling.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Bartlett taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Good pick up, big chance. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Patel has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Misses everything. End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters. Patel from the pavilion end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. A direct hit and this could be gone. Edged it. Delhi with a strong appeal. That should be given. Bartlett challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest. Out. Nicely done by the keeper. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Finds the fielder with that shot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
9 down now. The bowlers have nearly completed the job. The openers out in the field will be getting themselves ready for batting. It shouldn't be long before this innings ends.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Needs to be on target. This match has really tightened up a bit in the last few overs. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
That's it, they're all out. Amazing bowling display. Felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved. Just a brilliant win.
Only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.